Hi, welcome to SPR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing the Sweet 16 round of the NCAA Tournament, and we're talking right now with Troy West from allplayswin.com, who's going to cover all 8 of the Sweet 16 games. So, Troy West, thanks for being with us.
Hey, thanks a lot, Pete. Yeah, why the heck not? We had an outstanding round of 32, outstanding last couple of days, and outstanding with the SPR Videos. So, hey, let's cover all 8 of these and let's be successful with them.
Well, I can tell you why the heck not, because these lines are tough. These are tight lines here, Troy West from allplayswin.com. I certainly wouldn't want to go on record analyzing, giving a pick for all 8 of these games. So, feel free to pass if you want. And we're starting out with maybe the toughest one of the entire Sweet 16, Notre Dame, Wichita State. Right now, Wichita State's a 1-point favorite. Total's 137. And I don't know. I think I'm going to, pass on this game. And at halftime, if one of these teams is down by a lot, maybe bet the team that's down. But would I take Wichita State -1 or Notre Dame +1? Seems like a coin flip to me. What's your take on this game, Troy West?
Yeah, no, actually, this is one of my favorite of the 8.
Really?
Pete. I'm going with the Fighting Irish in this basketball game. Going with the Notre Dame Fighting Irish for a number of reasons, Pete. Notre Dame has not put together their best basketball game.
Yes.
We know they struggled against Northeastern, and then they struggled to beat Butler. It took overtime to knock out Butler, but this Notre Dame team is legitimate, Pete. They've won the ACC. Have you seen what the ACC's done so far in this March Madness tournament? They've been absolutely unbeatable, having just the one loss. This ACC tournament is a legitimate deal, Pete. This is the ACC champ. You got to remember, Wichita State's just now kind of clicking and playing their best basketball. This is a team that played in a very mediocre conference, and now we're jumping on their bandwagon because they beat a Kansas team who no one really had Kansas going that far, Pete, anyway. So everybody's kind of jumping on this Wichita bandwagon. I think their luck runs out, and the luck goes to the Fighting Irish. I like Notre Dame big in this basketball game. I think they win it by 6 to 8 points, and I think they'll be in cruise control.
No one's going to argue with you that Notre Dame is a legitimate team, as you said, but most of those people would also say Wichita State's a legitimate team, and you yourself, one of your winners with us, you picked Kansas to get a cover in their first game of the tournament. You said this Kansas team is really good. I don't remember exactly what you said, but you made a lot of points saying how good this Kansas team really is, and you were right. They wound up getting a cover, and then Wichita State handled them impressively. So why is Wichita State not a legitimate team just as much as Notre Dame?
You know what? I just think that the body of work by Wichita State throughout the course of the year, Pete, I know that you got to remember they played a very, very mediocre Indiana team in the first round, struggled to beat them, only got them by 5, didn't cover in that game, struggled quite a bit in their conference. They struggled against teams like Northern Iowa, who are now bounced from this tournament. I just think Wichita State, I'm not taking away much from them. Kansas was obviously a tough opponent, but we were more or less betting against New Mexico State than we were betting against Kansas in that first game. But I think this Notre Dame team's legit. They haven't put together their best game. I think they're due for it. I like the veteran guard play. I think they match up well against Van Leet. I think Grant and Van Leet's going to be a great matchup. I like Notre Dame to get it done. I know they don't have a ton of experience in this tournament. Wichita's been down this road before, but I like the Fighting Irish to get it done.
All right, you've made your case. Notre Dame +1. Troy West from allplayswin.com. Give a quick plug for allplayswin.com.
Thanks, Pete. Absolutely outstanding in the round of 32. Struggled a little bit in the round of 64, but came on stronger than ever in the round of 32. Come take a look. We're going to finish this tournament strong. Baseball's right around the corner. We cover the NBA. We cover NHL. Can't wait for the NHL playoffs here in a couple of weeks. Come take a look. Your one-stop shop, best customer service in the industry. It's allplayswin.com.